Well, we have made it to Southwold in what can only be described as heat from the devil's bum hole. That was horrific. Glenn's just turning Big Eddie around. We'll give you a bit more of an idea of where we are and what we're doing when we're a bit set up. But poor little Brian is absolutely fried. I think he's actually handled it better than I have. But yeah, sun's in my eyes, sorry if I'm squinting. So we've got the sea in the background there, and there is the most amazing sea breeze, which is what we needed right now. Anyway, quick introduction. We're here, we're at Southwold, and we'll be back later once we've got ourselves organised.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And Cap's got hiccups.
I've had 3 sips of lager and they've gone straight to my head.
Anyway, it's Friday, it's the heat wave. It is boiling hot, 39 degrees we had driving down here. But once we got here, it's someone like turned a big AC on. Lovely wind, and now it's cool. And we are in sunny Southwold. There's the lighthouse, there's the church, there's the pier, and this is the motorhome car park. That's 20 quid a night basically for 24 hours. So that's all good.
We've never done this before, have we?
No, we've stayed here, but we've always stayed in campsites, haven't we?
Yeah, so there's sort of been mixed information about whether you can actually camp here overnight or not. But the last time we were here, we stayed at Pigs in Blanket campsite, which is just up over the hill, which is lovely.
Yeah.
But A, it was fully booked this weekend anyway, and B, when we came here, we noticed that there was a camper van.
Yeah, so we walked off the campsite into the town, and we noticed that there was, and that was last year, wasn't it? That was last March.
Yeah. Well, it was when you first got Big Eddie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we sort of said to ourselves, well, you know, you must be able to stay overnight in the car park. So a year later,
Here we are,
and we're going to see what happens, basically. So a little bit of wild camping-ish?
No.
Okay.
We're not camping. This is an overnight park up. So I would say if we tried to put anything out, awning, chairs, we would soon upset somebody. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. I'll have a look at the rules and regulations. But we're only here for 2 nights, and there's an offshore breeze, which is lovely. So that's all good. Anyway, see you soon from Adventures in Southwold. Catherine's doing a bit of work, so I will use this opportunity to show you my quad angle. That's not meant to be rude. So, this is a quad angle. 1990. Don't know if it's original paint. Not as desired as the 1983s or the 79s. But in my opinion, they are rarer. There's less of these around. So it's got the, oh, someone's yawning. It's got the lower pit ball, which I'm a great fan of. This isn't aluminium, this is steel. Chromoly. can't think what they're called now, but they're very hard to come by. It's got the larger 5 dimple GT stem, GT Pro handlebars with a little bit of patina on, Odyssey brake, Odyssey pitbull, and Odyssey drivetrain Black Widow. So these were about 94, I think. But that's a really nice crank with an Odyssey disc. I don't know what this chain wheel is, but it works pretty well. And then it's rolling on Araya Aeros on quite late Susie hubs. GT race seat. And if you remember my last vlog at VANLIFE, these are the later forks with the different stamp and only 2-hole, which makes this threaded. So it's threaded 90, I don't know, to 93, probably 94. These are new decals. I don't think it's original paint. It's in too good a condition. But this is the bike I briefly mentioned that I found at Summer Jam. Type 2 Detectives were selling it on their stall, and I had a discussion with them. They tried to tell me it was a repot, but it wasn't. But they wanted a bit too much money for it, so I let it go. Johnny Abbott bought it, and then ironically I see it the next day. I had some work done on the ambulance when I took it to Type 2 Detectives, and it was in their reception. So I had a discussion about it, and then ever since then I've been trying to get it back off Johnny, and eventually he saw sense and sold it to me. It's a lovely bike. Like I say, it's a little bit different than the 83s, but in my opinion much rarer. So we've got repot grips. It's on an Epoch headset. I've tried to keep it GT, but I'm quite taken with the Odyssey stuff on it. Yeah, and then I'll just put some lovely original 83 Hutch minis. So you know they're mini original 80s because they got the 4-pin. The repot ones have got a 8-pin, so they've got pins in there as well, grip pins. They're not what you want to come off on. So yeah, that is a 1990 quad angle. Very nice. And I think that's about it. The tyres, GT Megabytes, lovely tyres, but they don't last. They're not meant to last 40 years. That is 30 years. That is absolutely sure. So, but they're quite hard to come by now. So it doesn't get many miles. But I shall be taking it out tomorrow, down on the coast. It looks good on the back there. We're here in Southwold Pier long stay car park, and they're all the pretty huts. Look, beach huts. Infamous, yeah. I think the better ones are up on. Yeah. They're ridiculous money. I think these sell for about £80,000 each. How many friends have you got?
Not many.
No, blimey. They're all rich friends, are they?
Aye, well it's Will and Jane Buick, isn't it?
Who?
Will and Jane Buick.
Oh, shout out to Will and Jane Buick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have one here.
Oh.
Oh.
Hang on a minute. The Lone Slides.
Free to a good home.
Aye.
There's some socks missing from there.
Oh, Primark.
Primani.
Primark. Sorry. I'm not doing the Primark. They weren't Buicks, were they?
No, they weren't.
No, they would have been Bergen stocks, weren't they? Yes. So we're just now walking through the car park, and there's a boat lake here and a tea room. There's one of the boat lakes. So remote control boats. They have a big thing here about remote control boats. So people come at the weekends and special occasions and sail their remote control boats in there. There's ducks and ducklings.
I was going to say there's some little ducks.
Yeah. That's Mama Duck and her ducklings. Yeah. A bit of crazy golf, a pirate theme. Aye. Can't beat a bit of crazy golf.
Love a bit of crazy golf.
Z4. Can't beat a Z4. That's Cannon. And there's another little pond in there for boats and stuff. And then there's the pier, which is very Art Deco style, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's not the prettiest, but it's one of the oldest and shortest. Yeah, a bit like me. Old and short. Did you like that one, Kat?
Yes.
Oh. I got the giggle of approval. And here's like ice creams and coffees. This gets really busy through here. Lovely. It's nice. Boat, pond, crazy golf.
Oh, it smells fish and chips, man.
Oh, Southwold Pier's got fish and chips. It's got a really traditional joke shop and amusements.
Has it got the penny arcade?
Yeah, no, it's amusements, which are all like really old vintage ones. So it's
I'll be on that tomorrow.
I'd like to call it Art Deco, but it's just a little bit flat roofy, isn't it? Good. So boys are out. Boys are out riding clutches. There is. Look, there's a nice skate park in here. Yeah. We're off beaten track because we can't go anywhere. I'd say it's an imported one. Tow bar, 1600. 16 grand. Nice. No, it's a right-hand drive. Ah, lovely. Lovely colour. My dad would approve. Red. Oh yeah, it's got the South Africans put these little reflectors on. Oh, and it's got an ambulance step. So it might have been an ambulance before it was what it was, or a fire truck. Look, it's got the step. Look.
Oh yeah.
I reckon that was a fire truck. So Southwold's famous for its brewery, Adnams, and this is a pub owned by Adnams, and it's called the Soul Bay. We've eaten here before. It's very nice. Such a cool little place. Oh, look at that. It's cheese. What's that?
Free in it.
Aye, leafy salad.
Yes.
So these, this building here is, ladies and gentlemen's public convenience, is actually a World War II British sea bunker or observation tower. Made them out of brick. But still very cool. Anyway, we're now going to walk down past all cool sheds. There's Catherine. Catherine, you got it wrong way. Here we are. Lovely. Wanna wait? Linger longer? They generally have pigs away. Cool names. So dogs aren't allowed on the beach up to the pier apparently, but we're allowed on the beach down this end of the pier. We're going to see if Brian likes to go in the water. We're not 100%. We'll see how this goes. Up there is Sizewell B, soon to be replaced with Sizewell C. Go on in. Get in there, boy. Get in there, boy. Get in there. We are here, sweating. Is that right, Catherine?
No, I'm okay now.
Sweating. Lighthouse is on. We've had a nice feed.
Aye, very nice feed.
Aye, it was lovely in there.
The coaster?
No. The soul something.
Anyway.
Just going to get a quick one of the sunset. That's us. We're having an early night. So we will see you tomorrow morning, bright and early.
Looking up at the starry sky, wondering what lies up high.
Morning. Say good morning, Catherine.
Morning, Catherine.
Saturday. There's Brian.
Bingo, bango. Oh, look, there's a bay window as well.
Oh. And anyway, we are just had breakfast, sausage sandwiches, lovely. Now we're off to see what the town's got to offer. Nice van come in. Scouse gentleman, sounds Scouse, doesn't he? From he's just gone into the town. He's got a Sven Hedden MAN Westphalia, very nice. And we've just spotted a couple of old Volkswagens in the car park. One T3 like mine, California it looks. And oh yeah, so here's a Southwold Beach car park QR code. And it's 24 quid for the 24 hours.
No, 20.
Oh, sorry, 20 for 24 hours. Just scan that, pay it within 15 minutes of being here,
Yeah.
and you can have this lovely car park. And it's not very popular.
Even though it only says up to 12 hours for £12, when you scan that QR code and it takes you to the website, there will be an option for 24 hours.
There you go.
But we had not an eventful night,
Oh,
but
it was
it was, you know,
Aye.
something different.
We had what we thought was going to be a lot bigger thunderstorm than it was, but it seemed to go away really quickly. But it was good.
It did.
Got some good time-lapse footage.
We just sat and watched everything.
Yeah, good.
Watched the lighthouse going round and round.
Yeah, yeah. So the lighthouse actually still works, still does its job. Oh, and this is the pier car park, so there's different charges here. This is more for daytime.
Day trippers.
Yeah, and a lot of people, because they don't really know that you can park in there, so it doesn't get that popular, but yeah, it is.
Yeah, it was very quiet considering.
Yeah, considering it's £20 a night.
Yeah.
Right, okie dokie. Huh? Just Westies. Very nice. Looks like a diesel. Aye, oh, and its poor little outlets come off. Smashing little vans they are. Oh, look. Nice Adria twin. Power. Very nice. Got the big all-terrains on as well. Very good. Where's Catherine? Oh, she's over here. No, she's not. Oh, she's in Doggy Park. What we got here, Catherine?
Oh, well, it's mine.
Oh. Okay. It's yours. It's definitely mine.
Brian.
Poor paint job, though.
Brian.
I should have put these in the sea during the war to stop anybody invading. Beautiful day. It's a bit hazy sunshine, but there you go. Very nice, traditional sandy Suffolk beach in the picturesque town of Southwold. Can't be any better than that, really. And the pier. Although it doesn't look very spectacular, there's some really good things to do on there. So, first visit of the day is Hunky Dory. I've been in, quick look. They have some really nice stuff in there, vintage clothes and retro stuff. So this is the first stop of the day. Oh, look at the view of the sun. Hello. So if you're into your breweries, come to the brewery. It's like a museum. Very famous brewery from Southwold. Isn't that right?
I like Adnams.
Adnams, yes. There's lots of little shops, some surfy type shops, and some bespoke little, nice little shops. It's a really nice place to spend time. The only thing is, it gets really busy. We got the coast down there, and there's a lovely green area up the end there. And they sometimes hold car rallies and things like that on it. That's the Lord Nelson pub down at the end there. That's nice. And we're at the Swan Hotel. Okie dokie. We can't find Fairfax and Favour, so we think it's not here. But this is another Adnams brewery shop, and got some good deals on until England get thrown out, kicked out of the World Cup, or we win it. Anyway. So we actually walked straight by it. We were on about different shops. The shop in Aldborough has it's a big shop, but it's got all the different brands in it. This is just Fairfax and Favour. Yeah, smells lovely in there. Nubuck leather. Very good. Anyway, I'm ready for the pub. I don't know about anybody else.
Nice hat, Catherine. One of your better ones, that. Anyway, we've decided to come into the Lord Nelson. After much consultation, we're in.
Nice pint in the Nelson. Now we're off. Going home for lunch.
What are you making?
I think we've got some cold meats, some nice fresh bread and some olives. Bag of crisps.
Yeah. So we've made it back to Big Eddie. It's a glorious day, but there is a nice breeze now, isn't there?
There is.
Anyway, our neighbours over there, very nice people. Don't actually know their names. But yeah.
Sven and Hedden.
Sven and Hedden, yeah. Glenn's been trying to convince them that you can actually drive at 60 miles an hour on a road, not a dual carriageway, an A road. And he's done a speed awareness course and apparently it's 50. Anyway, long story short, Glenn's wrong. Okay, anyway, I was too busy filming the food to get any of that, so...
It's not food, it's a snack.
Yes, we made snacky bits. Oh, sorry, I'll rephrase that. You
chopped up a bit of vegetables.
I made snacky bits because we're going to the little fish and chip shop.
Yes, we are.
For, you know, when you're at the seaside, you gotta have fish and chips. So we're going to the little fish and chip shop, and then we're going to sit somewhere overlooking the sea.
What about that time we was at the seaside in California? Why is the camera pointing arsehole down?
Because, oh, bollocks.
What happened at the seaside? California.
California. Which one? San Clemente?
No. Seaside. First trip.
Seaside. At San Francisco?
Oh my God. Seaside.
In California?
Aye. It was called Seaside. What happened there? Mexican, prawns, beer.
Oh, sorry. Was that
Where
what it's called, Seaside?
Aye.
Okay. Yeah, so we've done 2 trips to California. And we hired a T3 over there from Bill and Diane.
Aye.
Vintage
safari wagons.
And they've sadly closed down.
Yeah. I think they've retired.
Yeah, but they had a plethora of old VWs that you could hire. Anyway, we did 2 trips in back-to-back years, 2018, 2019, something like that. Anyway, the first year we broke down.
Yeah, Monterey. We went from Monterey and we was heading south.
We were heading to the Big Sur, I believe. Or had we been to Monterey?
No.
Anyway.
A water hose went. You call
it a
hose.
So Bill very kindly organised a flatbed, collected us, and said that we could stay in the bus.
No. He refunded us to stay in the bus.
No. Oh, sorry. I'll rephrase that. When we got to the garage, the guys who picked us up said, we'll park it out on the street for you and you can stay in the bus overnight and then we'll work on it the next day. Anyway, they recommended a Mexican restaurant to us. So off we go to this Mexican and we both ordered a bottle of Modelo. And these Modelos arrived with a shrimp in it. with paprika over the shrimp. And now, you know, I don't know whether it's a UK thing or whatever, but we were expecting Modelo with a lime or a lemon. So we had to sit and watch what other people did.
Yeah, we never did determine what was the right etiquette.
Well, no, we didn't. So in the end, we just ate our shrimps and then had a very delicious
Modelo. That put us on to Modelo,
Mexican.
didn't it? Never really
No,
noticed it.
I knew about Modelo before. I don't know why, but
It's because you're so cosmopolitan.
absolutely. But yeah, that was one of our many stories from California.
We got caught short. The queue was that long for fish and chips. What was it, an hour? Then as soon as we come out, the heavens open. So we've had to seek shelter in a beach hut. But apart from that, the chips are really nice. Fish and chips, weren't they, Kat? Aren't they, Kat?
The fish is really nice.
Yes.
The chips are okay.
Yes.
I wasn't a fan of the curry sauce.
No, I wasn't a fan. It's
But,
not your traditional
yeah.
crappy sauce, is it?
Yeah.
It's like a proper curry.
Yeah. So, but all in all,
Worth
edible.
how much?
31 quid.
Wow.
No.
That's not bad. That's 15 quid each.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about right. You got to think Wells is 18.50. I think we paid,
Yeah,
didn't we?
that's-
17.50
yeah.
each. Plus you've had place.
Hmm?
You had place.
Haddock.
Sorry. Aye. So all in all, a firm 7 out of 10 for the fish and chips. 10 out of 10 for the location.
The bomb. The big bomb. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh,
I'm that's Brian.
Brian saying good morning too. So Sunday morning, we had another fabulous night's sleep, didn't we?
We did.
Here in Southwold car park. Would you recommend it, Glenn?
I would.
Yeah.
It's not free,
It's not free.
but it's, you know, it's what it is. It's cheaper than a campsite. You've got no facilities, so you have to be well self-contained, but it's quiet. You're right next to the town. It's very picturesque. There's dog walking areas. You know, there's a pig farm. There's a pier, fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
It's a lovely little seaside town.
It is very quaint.
Yeah. British.
Seaside, yeah, British
English.
seaside town. The only thing I would say is with anything like this, you know, you have to respect your surroundings. So obviously keep yourself clean and tidy. Don't spoil it for others.
No. Don't dump your grey water before it's time.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, just don't leave any litter and rubbish. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed the weekend, and now we're going to head back home. If you've enjoyed the video, as always, like and subscribe, follow us. Any comments, questions, don't be afraid to ask. We will try and answer them to the best of our ability, or Glenn will. Anyway, I won't, because I don't know anything. But yeah, until next time.
Bye.
Bye.